Hello, current friends and future friends alike. My name is Marchalan if you want to be all formal about it. And welcome back to Spiritfarer. So last time we explored all of the ice biome, or at least most of it. We met 2 new spirits, and, well, I don't know what I'm going to exactly do today. I think I have a lot of backtracking ahead of me, but I'll save you most of that. But first, let's talk to Frances. Interesting. I do think I will take a couple of these deals, if only because I want the glims. That one. I don't have any pears yet, but the moment I get some, I'm gonna get these peach seeds. I'm very excited about that. Whoa, shoot, these are worth quite a lot. Do I even need these? Other than to give them to Summer, which, I'm not doing. She can't have them. She'll leave me if she has them. Alright, great. Well, thanks to Frances, I've gotten most of my glims back. Anyway, that's right. My plan today is to do some backtracking. I'm gonna make sure that I have explored everything I can in our first area and in the ice biome now that I have ziplining and all that stuff. I will probably condense it all down, and once that's done, I think we're gonna go check out this turtle. That is a turtle, right? Actually not sure, but we'll check them out. Although I suppose we should start with these fireflies. It's a new resource, I've never gathered it before. I think it's time we find out what that's about. So this should be Gustav's thing, I think. Yes, looks like I'm correct. Do you hear that, Stella? Is that music? And organ? Strings? How incredibly stirring. How dark and mysterious. Oh, beauty. Stella, would you mind letting the music in? It would mean ever so much to me. I don't know what that means, but sure. Okay, so it is like our jellyfish in that there's a ton of bright popping. So probably cut around that. And also there are special resources that we get from this. Oh, there's so many. Okay. I guess we collected a bunch of fireflies, and we also got seeds out of it as well. Is that Gustav? It is indeed. Okay. So he's a snorer. Got it. I guess it's a good thing we got him out of the guest house. Okay, so fire glow seeds. These seeds will turn into a strange fire glow. Oh, sure. What does that mean? Wow, is he loud? Susan and him have more in common than they think. It just occurred to me, Stella. This exhibition I've been feverishly toiling towards. I've never really delved into any detail concerning it, have I? Well, allow me to enlighten you. As my assistant, it's the least I can do. As you are well aware of, I've organized my fair share of exhibitions throughout my life. One might even say that it was my career, although I prefer to think of it as my vacation. But every single one of them, museum, private or public galleries, festivals, anti-fascist rallies, corporate tax schemes, living performances, every single one of them has been corrupted by base, obtuse, cretinous politics. The public is not ready for this one, Gustav. The artist slept with this one, and there's some bad blood. The Queen has a preference for this tepid piece of arts. Borgios. I know I've probably heard that word. It's another one. We're skipping it. I've never even once been allowed free reign over an exhibition. Oh my gosh. I've never once been allowed free reign over an darn it! I can't do it. I've never once been allowed free reign over an exhibition. I often thought to myself, Gustav, you'll be respected when you get older. No one would dare question your gusto. But then, well, you know what happens? When my body gave out and my legs became as obstinate as pieces of wood, and the disease slowly creeping up until my features froze into a ridiculous grimace, I didn't mind at all. After all, the body is but a tool for the minds, and my mind has always been as clear as fresh spring water. No, what I loathed was this perception others had of me. When you turn into a grotesque statue of yourself, people start treating you as furniture. All this work, all those years, the sacrifices, the humiliations, these suddenly lost all worth. I tried to keep up with my work, as you remember, but things were never quite the same. Well, this time will be different. This exhibition will be pure chaos. A maelstrom of artistic sensibilities, thrown together in defiance of all human laws to enforce this great message of transcendence through beauty. Yes, that is my goal now. And yours too, should you choose to keep helping me. I'm sure you will. Yeah, we just learned quite a lot about Gustav, including possibly, like, how he died. A disease that turned his features into a statue, almost. But this also leads to a good point that a commenter made in the last episode, in that all these fears, all of these things that we're encountering, the jellyfish, the dragon, and stuff like that, are probably related to how everyone died, which I haven't actually given a lot of consideration or thought towards so far. But yes, quite a lot to think about. Got it in one. Oh, I forgot. Oh man, I forgot about a bunch of things. One of the things we got was a message in a bottle while just fishing. And apparently someone's lost at sea. Oh no. All right, we'll check that out soon. And the other thing is, we have a new tour available to us. I don't think I showed that off last time. Welcome to the world-renowned Furugawa Tours. All right, let's attend another tour. Perfect. Let's start right away. A powerful symbol, erected to keep evil spirits away and bless this island for future generations. You can sometimes see islanders stop by this tree in the middle of their journey home, maybe to remind themselves of a lost brother, their sick child, past lovers. Legend does say that they've heard it talk sometimes. Another piece of this island's rich culture. I personally have never experienced loss. Some say I always think of my personal problems, never thinking of others. Well, no matter, as long as I can carry on doing these tours. Since this is a vibrant city, we have a raccoon ink location. Considered by most to be the finest source of materials and wares, it's also coincidentally the only merchant business in town. Founded by Theodore Raccoon, these shops are a staple of a thriving economy. A fun little fact, anyone who joins Raccoon Inc. must legally change their name to Theodore. Oh, that answers my question. So they all are Theodore, but they're not all the same Theodore. I suppose it's a way to honor their founder. Truly a sign of devotion. I myself do not shop at this particular establishment. I make my own clothes and furniture. This isn't particularly noteworthy, but it is a small tidbit in your tour guide life. In your tour guide's life? Yeah, I feel like we're learning far more about you, or maybe just as much about you, as we are the locations. This shrine was built using only the finest metals. From the ashes of the past Guardian Tower, these shrines tell the story of our past. And that story is... Give me a second. I'm not sure, actually. Which is why it's so important. In my forgetfulness, I remember the purpose of this shrine. A powerful thought. Let's move on. Oh, are we done? That concludes our tour. Furugawa Tours is grateful for your participation. Thank you for your ears and your patience. Thank you again. A gratuity is expected if you enjoy the tour. Does 50 glims sound fair? Oh, I got this. I got this. I knew you had an educational spirit. Thank you for believing in my teaching aptitudes. Did they just vanish? I looked away for like a half second. Did they vanish? They're spirit, aren't they? They're gonna be a spirit. All right, Uncle, are you hungry? I'm giving you fried chicken. Wait, no, it's grilled chicken. I made grilled chicken, not fried chicken. How do you make fried chicken? Never mind. I'm not giving you anything. This is interesting. So the area in this mine where this person is hiding with all their books and they bribed us not to say anything? Gustav apparently can just show up here. Only thing I found here was some zipline points that I could start to get up, but then they taunt me, and I think I need another ability, like maybe a triple jump or a higher jump. I don't know, I definitely can't do it. Well, on my way to another location, it occurs to me that I haven't done something that Alice has asked for, which is for me to try changing my outfit. Well, that certainly is a modern choice. Very youthful. But what about something more classic? I think there was a nice periwinkle outfit in the bottom drawer. Try it out. Oh, purple. Very purple. Oh, sweetie, isn't that so much better? Why, you look so adorable I could just eat you up. And there's plenty more for you to try on. Don't be shy. Come over anytime. I always love doing these little fashion shows with my granddaughter. Oh, what was it? You found an envelope in the bottom drawer? Well, don't make me wait. Open it. What is it? Pictures and letters? Oh, those are mine. How did they end up in there? What a mystery. Look, this is my husband's handwriting. Oh, it's messy, all right. He never was a delicate man, but quite handy and so very loving. Oh, and would you look at that? My backyard. See all these trees? Sweet Eugene planted a tree for every one of our children. And then for our grandchildren. We grew apples, cherries, pears. I remember my granddaughter playing in her mother's apple tree. Such sweet memories. Oh, but look at me, rambling again. Go ahead, sweetheart. I won't hold you back any longer. That's nice. And, I don't know, why don't we rock the purple for a little bit? Oh. Oh, I got another ceramic figure. Susan will want to see that sometime. I know she cares. Oh, it looks like Alice has something more to say. And you're all the way up here, too. What you got, Alice? I haven't given it much thought before now, but Stella, this orchard, it almost looks exactly like the one my husband built. Have you seen all the fine details? Yes, he was quite the woodworker. At least until his hands gave up on him. We planted our first apple tree along with the birth of our first daughter. You should plant a tree yourself. Of course, it will take some time before it can bear fruit, but once grown, it makes you feel so proud. Oh, listen to me rambling again. I'll get out of your things now. Well, first off, way ahead of you. I've made an orchard, and I've grown a bunch of, like, fruit. Ooh, the pears are ready. But also, in my actual life, I've been growing pomegranate trees for the last few years now. They are nowhere close to bearing fruit. They're not getting enough everything. But one day maybe I'll have a pomegranate. When did I get aluminum? When did I get this? Oh, Alice found the orchard. This tree, Stella, it grew so quickly. I'm sure the love you gave it helped it tremendously. I know you'll be able to build some great memories here. Stella, I've been doing some thinking. Alice, don't you dare. Don't you dare. All my life, I had to take care of others. Cooking, cleaning, taking care of the children. They're a blessing, really. But I've never really had any time for excitement. Adventure. I thought if it's not too much of a hassle, of course, and since we're traveling all over all the time, well, maybe you could come on a little trip with me? Just you and me. It'll be fun, I promise. How about that little hamlet? Nordwelder, was it? From what I've heard, it sounds just like my Swedish Romance novels. Oh, thank goodness, Alice. I thought you were gonna tell me something completely different. Oh, how I could devour those. What, you're also a fan? I knew you were a woman of culture. Anyway, if we're ever around these parts, I think we could have loads of fun. I would love to go on a trip with you, Alice. We'll make a point to do that this episode. I was gonna go check out the turtle next because I've been doing enough backtracking as it is. Oh, somebody took out my smelting. I got interrupted and someone took it out for me. That must have been Astrid. Anyway, yes, I've been trying to do backtracking. Mixed results. I still feel like I'm missing so many abilities to get this stuff done. But yes. I was on my way to go... Oh, is Francis the one who stopped me? No, Alice stopped me, but then Francis is here. I'm so lost. Anyway, I was gonna go visit Alex. I was gonna just go over here. We're gonna go check out the turtle. And then, yeah, let's go on that. After we do that, let's go on that trip with Alice. It'll be an Alice-filled episode. Take my junk. Ooh, wait, Francis, while you're here. Peach seeds? Thank you. I fell off the boat again. I keep doing that this episode. Wait, you play harmonica? Since when? Oh, an Alice-filled episode indeed. Oh, what was that? Wait, what's happening? Oh my goodness. You're like a world turtle. Turtles all the way down. So this is your friend, huh? That's really cool. How'd you meet? Wait, you play the, like, is your instrument the bell? That would be adorable. Ah, there we are. I'm happy to see her, Munchkin. She's always been a kind person, and we go way back, me and her. But I've got to tell you, last time we saw each other, things didn't go that well. She might still hold a bit of a grudge against me. It's not my fault if I were to say things as they are, like how you insulted my cooking. You don't always make friends by being honest, and you might even lose a few. But we're old now, so canoe under the bridge, as they say. Follow my lead. Okay. Perfect. Olga! You haven't changed a bit, old friends. Still so green. Astrid! My dear old Astrid. I'm glad to see you. And glad to see that you're out of your old shell. Would you happen to owe this to this charming young lady here? You are the new Spiritfarer, aren't you? Albert was telling everyone that Karen's been replaced. Stella, isn't it? I hope this new job of yours doesn't weigh too heavily on your frail shoulders. See, Astrid isn't the only one who says things like they are. You can count on me to give you a hand, my little lady. So tell me, Astrid, what brings you here? As you said, I'm back in the world. The first thing I wanted to do was pay you a visit. You know, to catch up on things. How are you and your sisters doing? Oh, you know, Irina still focuses on her studies, and Mash has picked up new hobbies. Knitting. She says it keeps her stress levels low. Not that she's ever done anything really stressful, mind you. But she still crafts nice mitts for the winter. You should pay her a visit as well. Oh, and Astrid? Yes? You wouldn't believe what I heard the other day. What? Miss Shrewsbury is pregnant. Again. What? I can't believe it. Yes. And you know what? Bob is not the father. No. You're kidding me. Incredible. Oh well, she always knew how to lure them boys. And speaking of boys, I heard Giovanni is back. And from a reliable source at that. Giovanni's back? Who told you that? Where? When? Well, if you're interested, I could go dig deeper. But are you? Interested? Yes! No. No, I don't care what he does. I don't want to know. He can frolic all he wants. As you wish. But you know what? I'll go check my sources and I'll write back to you. Just in case. Now that you're traveling in good company, I know where to find you. Sure, okay. But no rush. I'm happy Stella found me, and I want to spend some time with her and her crew for now. Olga, dear, can you show her what you can do? I'm certain your help would be greatly appreciated. Oh, but of course. And on with the main attraction. Come here, little lady. I'm a very old being, but I'm not very wise. Yes, a bit like Astrid. But there are some things I can do. My specialty is patience. And spinach puffs. But we're not talking about that right now. If you look carefully, there are 3 receptacles on my back. You plant logs, ores, and rocks in them. And then you wait. You wait for me to come back to the surface. And when I'm back, the rocks or logs or whatever have become a tree or a mining rock. Isn't that neat? I can't tell you what my secret is, but you have to know... I can't tell you what my secret is, but you have to know one thing. It's normal if they smell like strawberries, okay? All right, hop on my back. You are a moving garden that makes things smell like strawberries? I think I love you. I think I love you. And I know exactly what I want to plant. I found 1 aluminum ore from like a random resource crate and I have no idea how to get more of it. So yes, we're planting this aluminum. Are you done? Wonderful. I'll go back underwater for some time. Don't worry. I'll reemerge as soon as what you've planted can be fully harvested. In the meantime, take care of yourself and your passenger, Stella. Bye now. See you soon. Bye, Olga. It was really nice to meet you. Oh, I love her. She's a dear. She had a lot to say, didn't she? Running her mouth like that. She's always been chatty, this one, but I don't judge. But enough about her. Thanks a lot for having brought me to her, Munchkin. It's really appreciated. There's always so much going on, I can't get enough of it. Also, what she said about that Giovanni character, well, you know what? Never mind. We'll have ample time to talk about this later. I don't want to bore you with this for now. See you later, Stella. Wait, what's this question mark? Driftwood. Yeah, okay, we'll go to the driftwood. Oh wait, there's a person out lost at sea! I just remembered! There's a person lost out there! What were the coordinates? -58, -11. All right, 58, -11. I think that was it. Where am I now? 58. Oh, I'm heading there. To wherever this turns. It's perfect. It turns out I was going the right way. Hello. Oh, I fell in the water again. Wait, let's try that again. Hello. I'm here to help you. My raft broke. I lost all of my equipment. I was going to see my sister on... Wait. I don't even remember where. She lives in a nice little town full of people. There's rice paddies, a shop, and a big monument. I was just there! I just finished that place. Oh, please, would you help me? My sister would be able to draw you a map or something. Hurry, please. Are you gonna get on the boat? I'm confused. Are you getting on the boat or not? Hello, Olga. I guess you're already dead? I'm already in the water? That was unbelievably quick. But now I can get more aluminum. Thank you, Olga. Bye. Oh, Daffodil! Are you okay? Oh, that must have been so scary. Astrid was just complimenting me on my excellent forging skills. Actually, it turns out earlier I left a bunch of copper ore going and I thought it finished and it never did. So oops. But now I can put the aluminum in here. As long as Astrid lets me. Oh, whoops. Oh, I found something that she likes. Coincidentally, she likes plain dishes. Oh, that's handy. That's good to know. Also, I really messed up on this aluminum. Wait, Astrid! I was trying to get my aluminum out of the basket! Astrid! Thank you. Oh, man, I feel like I'm being dragged in so many different directions right now. I have to go, like, save that person who's drifted out at sea and for some reason won't get on my boat. And we have to go to that place that Alice wants to go to. And I never harvested the firefly stuff. Is this so Freddy? I planted this ages ago. it is. I guess now we go see... I mean, the person adrift at sea must have been talking about Furugawa. It's got the rice paddies. It's got a shop. So let's see if we can't find their sister and then figure out what I'm supposed to do for them. Oh dear, lost at sea. Ugh, he always does this. He always has an excuse. Last year it was the new girlfriends. The year before was the bad economy. How can I be sure you're not some strange person he paid to invent a story? He might be relaxing in the sun somewhere. Here, give him this, if you're telling the truth. Hopefully that snaps him out of it. Okay, let's go give him the letter, I guess. Back we go. I got a letter? From Olga. The other letter we just got says, "To Simon, you idiot." I'm not gonna read that. It's not for me to read. Oh, but this is to Astrid. Shoot. I didn't catch that fast enough. I shouldn't have opened the letter. It wasn't addressed to me. I was so nosy. I was actually just thinking about how Astrid has never asked for a house. Maybe because she's a simple person, but I'm so sorry, Astrid. I opened your letter. I did not mean to. I also can't talk to you about it. Oh, there we go. A letter, you say? From Olga? This is so nice of her. Olga had news about Giovanni's whereabouts. Iwashima countryside, you say? Oh, okay. We should probably go take a look. And what? An inspiration for a house? For me? How thoughtful. Can't deny it. Olga knows me so well. Yes, indeed. I would be very happy to have such a nice den to live in. And it's always pleasant to know someone is thinking about you. I mean, you could have thought about this yourself, of course. But don't worry. I know you're very busy, Munchkin. Being the Spiritfarer and all. It's okay. I won't begrudge you. And I know you. You'll build this nice cabin aboard as soon as you can. You're so resourceful after all. Thanks a lot, Stella. I can't wait. I would love to. Francis, you also stopped my boat, didn't you? Oh, Francis, I was trying to go to Alex's... Alright. Why do I feel like this episode is just so chaos-driven? Alright, to Simon. And what does it take to build Astrid's den? Astrid's bungalow, specifically. Just a bunch of slate and linen fabric. That's easy. I have plenty of that. Look how cute this looks. Hey Simon, I spoke with your sister. Is she mad? Don't tell me. If I make it, I'm sure it will be worth something at least. Thanks again. I'd probably be at the bottom of the ocean without your or my sister's help. Are we done here? Are you... I'm so lost. What did we do for you? Alright, moving on. Moving back to this. Back to the things I understand. I built your house, Astrid. Stella, you've got to be kidding me. This house is just fantastic. I know, and all it took was slate and linen fabric somehow. You know I love simple things. Simple things that make me feel good and warm inside. What can I say? I just don't like when it's too complicated or luxurious. That's probably why I ended up marrying Giovanni. He was so simple, yet so elegant, so genuine, but also fun and unpretentious. And he didn't have a dime to his name. Still doesn't, I guess. Okay, I gotta admit, I think I miss him. I know I shouldn't. I know he's worthless riffraff. I know he probably doesn't give a darn about me. But I can't forget about him. Hey Munchkin, do you think you could check the mail? Maybe Olga has written to us about him. Thanks a lot, Stella. I won't forget this. Alright, well, we'll keep an eye out on the mail, but I don't know if we have time for everything with Astrid's story today, especially because what I really want to do is focus on Alice right now. But she's worth it. We'll make the journey for her. Ooh, wait, I finally have enough to make a windmill! Okay. I've got a windmill now! How does it start? What? Oh. Well, this is odd. Alright, I'm gonna take it I leave that one alone for a bit while it kind of figures itself out. But that's totally how I make fried chicken, isn't it? I'll get flour from this. I'll be able to mix the chicken and the flour. Yes. Then we can help out Uncle again. It's been a while. He's been asking for a bit. Oh, and Alice is ready for our trip. But it's like it's like nighttime right now. So why don't we go during the day? Well, it is morning. Though it doesn't really look like it's changed too much. Oh, Stella, thank you so much for bringing me here. Oh, smell the crisp winter air. And these colors. Why, I feel like a young girl again. No, let's go already. I can't wait to see all the sights. Oh, she's so cute. Is that an ancient wooden elevator cage? What a wonderful construction. I didn't think I'd ever seen one with my own eyes. Remember? It's by climbing one of these that Angskar managed to get away from Harold's gang. A treacherous and icy cage that claimed many a young daredevil's life. But of course, Angskar managed to escape with the Countess's sapphires with ease and grace. Yes, he was quite the cat burglar. Look at me, I'm swooning just thinking about it. As for us, I think we should just climb the ladder. Watch out for ice patches. White leaves? Oh, and this statue here with the bushes ever white? Just as I pictured it. How uncanny. Doesn't it remind you of the shrine where Angskar offered the sapphires to Agneta? I would have stolen 100 gemstones and fought 1,000 ruffians for the opportunity to gaze upon your beauty for just a second. Oh, how romantic. And then she confessed her love. And then they... Well, you know what happened next. Although, in my mind, it wasn't so cold outside. Well, Angskar was sure hot-blooded. I know that's how he makes me feel. Oh, this is cute. Oh, and this dark, windy spot, just like the scaffoldings where Angskar and Harold dueled. Oh, I can see the scene so clearly. The clicking of the swords, the distant barking of dogs and whistling of the policemen. Even the smoke reminds me of the train station below. And then, glinting in the shadows, a small needle-like knife. And just as Angskar had adeptly disarmed his opponent, the treacherous Agneta emerges and stabs Angskar in the back. Of course, how could Angskar know that she was the half-niece of the cruel Harold? The bleeding Angskar advances haphazardly to the edge of the scaffolding. And as he reaches the edge, he glances back and finds he's cornered by his opponents. With nowhere to go, they know it is but a matter of time before they can deliver him to the Duke Frederick, Angskar's long-estranged twin brother, an usurper of the family title. But Angskar's elegant to his last breath, raises a hand in farewell, smiles softly, and, just as he's engulfed by the smoke from the locomotive below, ouch! Oh, what? Oh, Stella, no, I'm all right, thank you. I'm good. I'm a little tired. Let's go back home, okay? Let's go. Oh. I hope she's all right. And not just from the little slip there. Wait up, I'm tired. Would you mind helping an old lady walk back to the tender? Okay. This is adorable, but it's also really sad. All right, back to the ship then. I wanted to have a word with you. We had some fun together with the trip and all, but I can't keep following you around like that. It's just too tiring. And besides, it's not befitting of an old lady like me. Has anybody told you how smothering you can be? Wait, what? Please, leave me some space now, will you? Oh, Alice, what? I'm sorry. I'm sure she's got a lot on her minds. And apparently Astrid has something on her mind as well. You remind me so much of how I used to be when I was younger. I used to wear a red ribbon in my hair, just like in the magazines, like Kiki. The boys always noticed me, you know? What about Tony, the barber's son? He was quite rich and had a red convertible. Or even Al, the ski champion. Oh, Al, he had the nicest butt. But Giovanni, Giovanni. Whatever I did, whatever happened, he always made me smile. His eyes looked like shooting stars. His hair smelled like morning dew. But enough of this. Daydreaming won't get us anywhere. Let's do something productive. Don't you need to water your crops? Actually, no, not really. Not right now. But I get it, I get it. I can take a hint. I'll go play with the windmill. I can cook this? What does it do? Oh, makes chips. The low road. What did I just complete? I have no idea what they mean by that. Okay. Well, the day's getting on, and I'm silhouetted perfectly by the sunset. I think we've done quite a bit today, and maybe we'll wrap it up here. Is what I would say if Astrid didn't want to talk to me this exact second. You might have noticed, but Alice, well, she seems to have some trouble getting around, doesn't she? I don't think she can use ladders anymore. Luckily for her, her house stands directly on the deck. I imagine she would have been pretty lonely cooped up in there. Oh, that was the taking the low road. I had already moved her house to the deck. And now Alice has something else to say. Eugene, where are you? Oh, hello, it's you. Have you seen Eugene? He must be in the garden again. When you see him, can you ask him to bring my old woolly? It's getting a bit chilly in here. We have to make Alice a blanket. But, I think I'll do that next time. I don't really like where this is heading. Well, everyone, a lot sure happened this episode. I feel like there was a lot of stuff happening, a lot of pieces moving. My backtracking was frequently interrupted. We met some new characters, and we had a very, very cute and cozy moment with Alice that I'm a bit worried where it's heading. Next episode, though, I think we'll focus a little bit more. I mean, I know we did some stuff with Astrid already, but we'll go check out the whole Giovanni thing and see where that takes us. And we'll also make Uncle his fried chicken. So we'll just focus on some of the other spirits. But it's too dark to navigate now. So everyone, if you made it this far into the video, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope I see you next time. So until then, stay well and bye. Thank you so much.